Welcome back to the channel, guys. How do you shoot from the JX3 Hybrid Saddle, and can you shoot 360 degrees around the tree? That's what we're going to talk about, and that's what we're going to demonstrate here today in this video. Before we get started, I do want you to know that JX3 Outdoors has given my channel a discount code to use. You can see that right here. And what this code does is it will help give you a discount as a user if you're looking at anything related to the JX3 Outdoor system. And it also will help out my channel. And I also want to point out this: at no point in time have I been asked to give a review or say something that I do not support or I do not believe in. JX3 is not trying to twist my arm so that I give a slam dunk review in any of these videos. As a matter of fact, you're going to notice that in these videos, I will give honest side-by-side comparisons, some pros, some cons, and all of that. And also, by having this discount code, it does not mean that I have to be forced to stick with the JX3 Outdoors. I'm a gear junkie and I will not lock myself down to any company. But having said that, some people are looking for the JX3 system, and if that's you, then consider using the code that will help you out and also that will help out my channel. Let's talk about shooting from the JX3 Hybrid Saddle. I'm here at the Taj Mahal in my backyard. At the very top of this telephone pole, I have the Wild Edge battlement platform, which I used. It's a great platform. And then I also have a ring of steps. When you utilize the JX3, you do not need to have a conventional saddle hunting platform. A ring of steps in conjunction with the top stick, whatever you're using, would be enough for you to be able to navigate the tree. And what I want to do is show you how easy it is to navigate the 12 o'clock shot, the offside shot or the hard shot, which is 3 o'clock, the 6 o'clock shot, and also the easy shot, your strong side shot, while wearing and using the JX3 system. So I'm up here at the top of the Taj Mahal, and for the sake of this video, I want you to know that I have the camera stationed at about, I don't know, I'd say about 10 o'clock. So it is stationed at my easy shot, very minimal movement. My target is right here at the base of the tripod. If I was to get kind of specific, the 12 o'clock shot or the top shot is right here dead in front of me. My 9 o'clock shot would be right about here, which makes the camera at about 10 o'clock, then about 11 o'clock, and of course 12 o'clock in front of me. So this right here would be 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock is directly on the other side, and then the drop shot or the 6 o'clock is directly behind me. So I'm going to take a shot and just kind of show you how I navigate the JX3 when I'm in the sitting position or the hunting position. This shot is easy. Now remember, in my first video that's now in the Everything's JX3 playlist, there's a built-in bow hanger right here on the JX3. You can see that, those two plastic hooks. You straddle the arrow and the bow just kind of hangs there. This allows for minimal movement. I was hunting the other day and I utilized this and it worked fine for me. When you grab your bow, you'll simply angle it up and lift it off the clips, and now you're ready to go. So drawing is a breeze. What I have found is this, that from my easy shot, because I'm leaning back into the back of the JX3, this provides some pretty extreme stability. So this is my 9 o'clock shot. I'm coming in here, just a simple twist of my torso. This is now the 10 o'clock shot. If I wanted to, I could even reach up to like the 11 o'clock there, 9 o'clock, 8. I could even twist and easily get that 7 o'clock right there. This is the range with minimal movement that I have. And then the beauty about this tree fork is, let's just say I want to go ahead and take, you know, the 7 or the 6 o'clock shot. I rotate on the tree fork, just very, very easy. And you can see that opens up even a greater shot opportunity with minimal movement. That's the easy shot. So let's talk about the 6 o'clock shot, the shot that's directly behind me. How easy is it to navigate the tree or the shot opportunities directly behind you if you're utilizing the JX3 system. It is as simple as using your legs. You can either push off and stand up as if you were in an ultralight tree saddle, or if you have aggressive bark, you can just simply use your feet and slowly rotate on that tree fork. And if you have to, lift off and then replant that tree fork onto the tree itself. And even right here, I could take that shot right behind me. If you utilize a high tether, it allows you to be able to swing and to navigate the tree a little bit better. A high tether is not recommended in all cases, but in a case where you want to navigate the tree 360, it does benefit and it does help. So let me go ahead and take that shot. I'm simply going to push off. I could stand up if I wanted to, and I know this is kind of tricky with the wild edge battlement, but I could push off with my feet on both of the steps on the side of the tree. I can swing around, catch that other step, put my foot on the back side right here, and with absolute ease, I can draw and shoot directly behind me. Now, you can't see this. Well, you might be able to see it, I'm not sure. But right here, I can take all this shot opportunity, hit 6 o'clock right there. Now I'm at 5, 4, and now I'm even at my offside or the weak side shot. We'll go ahead and smoke the 6 p.m. shot. Done. Let's demonstrate now how to take the weak side shot, which would be the 3 o'clock shot for a right-handed user. As you've seen with the drop shot or the 6 o'clock shot, all you have to do is stand up, whether it's on the top of your stick, whether it's on your ring of steps, and simply rotate, as you see me doing here. Right now, I have my right leg on one of these steps on the back of the tree. I can do either or, and I have my left leg, which would be either right on the top step of my stick or on one of the ring of steps on the front side of the tree. And at this point in time, I would be standing up in the standing up position, the leaning position, as you see me right here. With ease, I can take the 6 p.m. shot from here. To take the other shot, all I got to do is simply rotate on my steps, and boom, I'm right there, and I can take the weak side shot all day long. To navigate the tree with a ring of steps and even your stick, it is just like your tree saddle, your ultralight tree saddle that you see. You can do the same movements. You can navigate the same way as you would expect with any other saddle. Now, I'm not going to get back down and show you the 12 o'clock shot because my house is literally 3 feet in front of me, so I don't have the 12 o'clock shot. But you can see right here, if I was to draw my bow and I need to shoot directly in front of me, all I have to do is rotate on that tree fork, draw my bow, and I'm there. All day long, the 12 o'clock shot. I can even navigate the tree and take my 3 o'clock shot by simply putting my feet on the steps and navigating the tree like that. So I can walk right around the tree again with a higher tether. That does make it easy. One thing I recognized right away when shooting from the JX3 out of this telephone pole is there is absolutely no bark on this telephone pole, obviously. And even though the tree fork does dig in and you are able to rotate, the more aggressive the bark, the more aggressive you can rely on that tree fork. You can watch on some of the more aggressive soft bark, this thing just digs right in and it allows you to easily just maneuver. I can literally, on certain trees a little bit smaller in diameter, if I wanted to, I can easily maneuver with that tree fork dug into the bark, and I can take that 6 o'clock shot all day long. So I have 6 o'clock all the way around just by rotating on the tree fork all the way up to the 12 o'clock. And the only time that I would have to break that tree fork off of the tree is if I want to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 o'clock shot, which I could do by walking around that way or even the opposite way. When shooting out of the JX3, you can either shoot while sitting down, as you've seen me do, or you can push off and you can stand up in the leaning position like you would an ultralight tree saddle as well. And when you go to push off, literally all you have to do is with your feet stand up. You'll watch right here where the seat touches the back of my thighs. As I'm pushing up, I'm also bringing my legs up into the straight position. And by doing that, it brings stability all the way up to my shoulders and all the way down into my legs. One thing that would manipulate how easy it is to do that is dependent on how vertical you have your seat portion, or if you're leaning back a little bit. The further back you're leaning, the more straight up you can get into that leaning position like you see right here. If my seat was up more, I'd be kind of crunched up a little bit more. It'd be a little bit more difficult, and you'd be fighting the top portion against the bottom portion on your legs. So again, you can shoot sitting down, or you can just stand up and you can take your shots and you could work it just like you would any other saddle. One more thing I want to cover before we conclude this video is, what do you do if there is a steep angled shot? The bridge kind of looks and resembles a triangle. You're able to rotate your bridge on your carabiner to take those aggressive shots. So if I have a deer and I can't quite lean without getting myself all twisted up, all I would do to take those shots would be I would push off, and then I would put this cross support webbing strap right into my ribs, and I would use that to twist my carabiner like you see right here. Doing that, it would allow me to take a more aggressive, steeper angled shot if I had to. I pointed this out in my original video that I put in my Everything JX3 playlist. Because this bridge is a double webbing, it does not want to rotate as easily as Opplux or even Amsteel. So what I would recommend is this: practice leaning in the saddle, because my first time I did that, I went to lean and the thing was kind of jumpy and it just felt different. Everything was different and it threw me off. It scared me at first because I wasn't used to it. Now, if I go to lean, I just put this strap right here, my side strap, right into my side, and that's what I'm pushing with to get that thing to rotate to lean. As with any system, and then when you come back, I will say this, you're going to also lean the opposite way to bring it back. This bridge does not rotate, again, as good as ultralight tree saddle bridges rotate, but you can still do it. You can still rotate to take a steeper angled shot. That is how easy it is to navigate the tree in a hunting situation and be able to get 360-degree shooting as you hunt. Again, the smaller the diameter of the tree, the easier it is for you to be able to navigate and simply pivot on that tree fork. Let's say you had a tree that was about 8 or 9 inches in diameter up at the top. To take that 12 o'clock shot, literally all you have to do is simply push off on your right leg, if you're a right-handed shooter, and pivot around the tree and you can draw and shoot. If you're a left-handed shooter, push off with your left leg, pivot around the tree, draw and shoot. To take the weak side shot, you saw, and I'm on a telephone pole that's at least 12 inches up at the top. I can easily rotate by pushing off to the right and come around the tree, or I can just take a few steps and then turn, take that shot and smoke it all day long. A lot of the same movements you make with the JX3 are the same movements that you make with an ultralight tree saddle or the traditional type tree saddle. You can take all of the same shots with ease. As always, if there's anything I have not covered, a question you might have, drop it in the comment section below. And until next time, good luck to you.